Lighting's a bit weird because the sun is going in and out of clouds. So I have written a blog post about this already, and you can check that out. I shall put a link in the description box. So last Thursday was the Maybelline bloggers event. You've probably seen many blog posts about this if you guys read blogs. If not, KellenJo19, I think her username is, Kelly, she has a video on all her products that she got from Maybelline. There will be a link to that, and she has a little blog post about getting invited to events. There will also be a link to that in the description box. I completely agree with everything that she says. Basically, we get invited because we write beauty blogs and make videos about products. So by them talking to us, they get free advertising because we talk to you guys, and then you guys go out and try the products if you want to, and obviously that gives them free advertising. So if you want to get invited to these events, you probably need to start making videos or writing a blog yourself. But you do have to keep updated with it and keep it going. You can't just do a blog post like every month or something, because that's not going to help you. But also, none of us thought that this would happen. None of us started doing our videos and our blogs because we thought we'd get invited to events. We did it because we love it. I know I love it. I really love sharing my opinion with you guys, and I love testing out new products. I love playing with makeup. It's just who I am. And if one product really works for me, I want you guys to try it out for yourselves too, because sometimes you need that little bit of helping hand. I know I do. My mum doesn't really know that much about makeup, so she was no help to me whatsoever. So I turn to my friends, but if your friends aren't into makeup, or if you're even not wearing makeup yet, you're just starting out, this is a great way to learn, isn't it? But I do want to just say to you that all these products that I'm going to show you, I got free. Didn't buy any of them. It was a great day. I loved meeting all the girls again. There are photos and things of that on my blog. I had such a great time, and I just want to say thank you to Maybelline and the guys at L'Oreal HQ for having this opportunity for us. It's really nice to know that we have an effect as customers, because we're the ones who are purchasing these items. Anyway, out with all that stuff. Just so I'd let you know, I've said this in 3 videos now, but I've hurt my arm today, so there's aloe vera stuck to my arm to help soothe my burning. I was frying bread to make fried toast, and the hot oil splashed onto my arm and it started to blister. So I did run it under cold water, but it didn't really help too much, so I just slapped some aloe vera on there and stuck it on with some surgical tape. So I'm sorry if this looks weird, but you're just going to have to deal with it because I don't want to have burns on my arms. So this is one of the goodie bags that we got, and it says Maybelline New York, if you can see that there. And I really like the sides because it's got like one of the bridges. I think this is the Brooklyn Bridge. I'm not sure though. And then there was a smaller goodie bag which contained the 2 newest Maybelline products that are out in stores now that they held the event to promote to us for. They gave us these sheets, which is really good because it tells you a little bit more about the products. And this is the first one, and this is the Pulse Perfection Vibrating Mascara. We did get a sample of this, and it does contain the same brush as the Definer Lash, which I think is great, but it's got a little mechanism inside that's battery powered with an on-off switch. So you press it to turn it on and you release it to turn it off, which I think is such a great thing because then you can hold it and then release it when you don't need to. And it vibrates horizontally, so this way, which mimics when you apply mascara with your wand and you sort of zigzag and wiggle it through your lashes. It does that for you. It says there are 7,000 vibrations a minute, and the second products that they were promoting were the Colour Sensational lipsticks. And I just have to show you this picture because I love it. It's such a pretty picture. It's like a rose made of lipsticks. I love it. Now with these lipsticks there are 26 different shades, and they're grouped into 4 separate families. So you've got reds, pinks, browns and plums. And they give us 1 or 2 shades from each collection. So I think these were the 6 shades that they gave us. 112 Amber Rose, which I think Lollipop 26 did a video about. 165 Pink Hurricane. This is 315 Rich Plum. 338 Midnight Plum. I think this is going to be a gorgeous colour. I really love plummy shades. I think they work really well on my lips. 420 Coral Pop, which looks very exciting indeed. I can't wait to try that. This is what it's supposed to look like. They've said they've tried to match the base colour of this to what the lipstick will actually look like when it's applied on your lips. And then we have 730, which is Golden Brown. I managed to nab a couple of other shades too. There are some very detailed pictures of all the lipsticks on my blog, so remember to check that out if you want to know more about them. And of course I will list all the products that you'll see in this video in the description box, so please remember to check there before you comment. They gave us 3 of their great running mascaras that they've got at the moment. This is Great Lash. This is a mascara that has been around for forever. I think this is one of the first Maybelline mascaras and it's still running today. This is in Very Black. Then we have Colossal. I know this has been raved about quite a lot and I can't wait to try this. This is in Glam Black. This actually reminds me a lot of the XXL Maybelline mascaras, which I did love at one point. I do really like Maybelline mascaras, and before about a year ago I didn't buy any other mascaras apart from Maybelline. Everyone knows Define a Lash. And I really liked Maybelline Unstoppable, which I think was a comb mascara, but they don't do that anymore, which is really sad. Also got a Lash Stiletto, which is something that I really wanted to try. So very excited about this because I love lengthening mascaras. Another quick note on the Pulse Perfection, it does retail for $14.99, which is pretty expensive for a drugstore mascara. But the other vibrating mascaras on the market are around £30, I think. You have like Lancome, Estee Lauder, and there's one other, Prescriptives. However, I think in Boots they're selling this at a discounted price of £10, so if you want to try this I would urge you to go and buy it now while it's on offer. I'm really glad that Maybelline didn't put foundations into our bags in the first place, because they had a stand set up full of foundations so people could go and pick the right skin tone that would suit them, and therefore people could actually use them and do better reviews because it had a colour that suited them. One I was most intrigued to try was the Dream Satin Liquid. This has an Air Witch formula which is supposed to be very similar to the Dream Matte Mousse but in a liquid foundation, because people really like liquid foundations. I'm wearing liquid foundation today, as I do normally. This is a number 20 Cameo, and I also have one in Nude 21. Cameo does look a little bit pinker than the Nude, so the Nude looks a bit more yellow, but we'll see how that goes. So the original product that stemmed from that foundation is the Dream Matte Mousse, and I picked these up because I wanted to try these again. I did try them before and I did love it at first. I had one and I just loved the way it felt on my skin. I bought a second one, used about half of it, and then kind of gave up on it because it was really drying on my skin. But I know it's a great product that loads of girls use and really love, so I thought I'd give it another go, and I tested them out on stand and they were great. So I have this one in 21 Nude and this is in 40 Fawn. They had loads of foundations left at the end after most people had left, so I did pick up a few more. I also got a Pure Mineral Foundation. And this one is in number 4, Vanilla Rose. I think all of the mineral foundations that they had there was. I love this little mini Kabuki. It looks really cute and it's really soft. It kind of feels a little bit like the Body Shop ones. Also in our goodie bags was this. This is the Pure Cover Mineral Concealer. So this is an O2 Natural and I think everyone got the same colour. We also got the Dream Mousse Concealer in 01 Nude Beige. And I have to say this really does cover up really well, and you could probably use this as your foundation as it's a slightly thicker version of the Dream Matte Mousse. I tried this on my hand and it just felt so smooth. It's brilliant. I can't wait to use this. We also have a Dream Mousse Shimmer which looks to me like a highlight. This is in Porcelain, number 1. And this is the Dream Mousse Blush in number 7, Peach Satin. I'm not too sure about this yet because I don't really like cream blushes, but we'll see how that goes. Got 2 Kohl Express eyeliners. This one is in Metallic Blue and this one is in Glam Black. This one is really great. That is just me just going like this. I mean, how amazing is that? The only problem is they're really soft and they do smudge a little bit, but they could be used great as a base. This is Maybelline's Definer line, I believe, but mine just says Line Definer, which I was a bit confused by. This is in black, and I love this because it's like a felt tip pen, and you can write stuff, so like I can write my name, like that. Write my name upside down so my arm doesn't move. But yeah, this is my name upside down, and then doesn't smudge. Sticking with the eyes, we have the Colour Express eyeshadow. This is really cool. It looks like a liquid and it's got little ball bearings inside, but it's actually a powder. It's a little bit like a pencil brush, and it's a really sweet nude colour. So if you're in a rush, you could just sweep this on. It's like already on the brush, and this is such a sweet nude colour. It'd be great for all over eyelid colour or highlight even. This is in number 2, Rose Vintage or Vintage Rose. We were given 2 single eyeshadows. This one, which is in 205, I Love Lilac, and it's just a really nice lilac colour. This is in 842 Black Metal, which is a black with silver sparkles in it, and I actually picked these 2 up on the counter and swatched them, only to find out that we already had them in our bag, so I was really pleased about that. We got one of the Eye Studio Smoky Glam palette. These have 4 different shades in them, and they're numbered 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then on the back it gives you instructions of how to use it on your eyes, so if you need a little bit of help with that, then you've got them right there and you don't have to refer to people's videos. But of course, no one's really going to tell you off to say you can't use this here and you have to use it there. But I think it's great that it gives you a little guiding help if you need it. And I really like these colours too. This is a smoky eye that I would wear. They gave us a Expert Wear blush, powder blush. This is in 77 Rose. Moving on to lips. This is one of the Water Shine glosses. This is in 103 Crystal Rocks. And these are pretty sheer. The wand is a little bit like a doe foot, but not quite. Sort of just like an angled sponge. And they have a sort of watermelon-y smell to them. This is the Superstay Power Gloss, which promotes 12-hour colour shine. And so you've got like a lip colour, which this would look really gorgeous, and then it's got a gloss which you apply on the top after it dries, and it's supposed to stay on your lips for 12 hours. And then we've got one of the 18-hour Wear Superstay, and it gives you a glossy colour and then a lip balm which you can put on top, which conditions and gives you shine as well. Now this is a gorgeous, gorgeous red, but I don't think I'd ever need to wear a red for 18 hours, but it would be great for stage makeup or anything so that it doesn't come off. 2 nail polishes. This is the Forever Strong Professional, which has iron in it. It says that you can wear it for up to 7 days without chipping. I think this colour is absolutely gorgeous, and it does have the sort of pro-wide salon brushes that you get in OPI. This one is in 650 Midnight Blue, and this is the Express Finish Lacquer, which is supposed to dry in 40 seconds. This is in 505L Cherry. This also has a pro-wide brush too. And one last thing which I picked up was this tea bag. Now I know you're probably going to laugh at me, but this is from Novus, but I don't know, there's a website, it's novustea.co.uk. This is just an English breakfast tea, but I thought the tea bag was so cool. It's basically see-through. They had 4 pots of them. They had green tea, something else, Earl Grey, and then this one as well. I thought it was amazing. Like, you never get tea bags made of this sort of synthetic material that looks like this. They always usually like paper bags, so this is like more difficult to rip and everything, and I think it's just so cute. I love it, so that's why I have that. I know I'm a little bit crazy, but I wanted to show you because I thought it was cool. So I shall be reviewing these products after I've used them for a while, and everyone did get slightly different things. There is a little story about Maybelline and why they're sort of known for their mascaras, but Kelly's already explained that on her video, so definitely check that out. Remember, it's in the description box. And I shall see you again soon. Alright guys, bye! So this is the one of the humongous Maybelline. Humongous? Okay. Spotlight on my mouth.